Brought to you by...
There was a time when I used to absolutely love finding the latest in a long line of outrageous horror films to hit the genre. I would seek out whatever crazy shit I could find and soak up the madness again and again. But now I think my tastes have changed. Perhaps it's because I've gotten older and now seek out something a little more engaging. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy the occasional mindless splatter flick from time to time. Hello friends, and welcome back to ETF. In the barrio of Oak Springs live a strong and stubborn group of elderly friends who refuse to be gentrified. Their leader, Lupita, keeps them together as a community and a family. However, their beloved bingo hall is about to be sold to a much more powerful force than money itself. We open this nightmare with an aging man alone in his home, celebrating having sold something, before choking himself to death by force-feeding himself bingo balls. Gross. There is a clear theme early in this one that places us into the worrying eyes of the elderly, as they watch the world they knew and loved disappearing. The old spots going out of business, new youthful politicians gunning for office, and young hipsters taking over the neighborhood. There is somewhat of a Goosebumps vibe to this whole movie. Maybe it's the green slime element. Everything feels overly comical and in your face. There are some great edits throughout the film, like the close-up of the bacon bubbling and burning as tension rises between the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. The performances for each of these aging actors are all wildly enjoyable and captivating. They're all clearly having fun with these roles, playing out each scene with a youthful vibrance and attitude. The always incredible Richard Brake plays Mr. Big, our big baddie of the film. The evil force sweeping into this little town and making his mark on the community. This character is over the top in the greatest way, and Brake brings his fun and sleazy side to the stage in full force, making each moment feel like we are watching a performance that reminded me of Billy Zane in Demon Knight. One by one, he sways all the characters with the charms of the atmosphere and the prospect of the prizes, all but our protagonist. She remains steadfast in the idea that Mr. Big is not to be trusted. We quickly see that she is right, given that the influence sticks with you long after you win, and tears you apart from the inside out. Each time he gives you what you so desperately want, you pay for it with your life. This isn't a movie that is aimed at realism. Locations look too clean and perfectly presented. Lighting is over the top and extravagant, and the camera work is wild and cinematic. Its goal is to be over the top and in your face. The kill scenes throughout the film are obnoxiously gory and over the top, emphasized by a highly flashy and intense camera style and fast-paced editing. The thing that interested me most about this one was the fact that we are never given a clear idea of what the antagonist is, what he wants, or where he comes from. He is just presented as this evil that is attempting to consume the town. There are themes of money as this dark force that corrupts us and twists us into these less-than-human things. Greed is a powerful infection, after all. I kind of like the idea because it feels like he's some kind of demon, maybe, coming to collect souls in a unique way. I'm giving Bingo Hell a C+. Personally, while this one was entertaining, it didn't do very much for me in the long run. I kept hoping it would aim its sights higher and turn down a road that I wasn't expecting. However, this one ended up being pretty predictable. But that's not a bad thing. I enjoyed the film for the visual feast that it was, and I think gorehounds will have a fucking field day with it.